Why do we not recognize we are asleep and enslaved?
The sleep you carry is what enslaves you. Your question is, why most of us are asleep and enslaved, is it? Okay, why we don't recognize we are asleep and enslaved? First, that sleep is what enslaves you, and since you are asleep, you will never recognize it. This is the dilemma. That is why I said earlier, let the truth hit you. One of the things the truth is going to do is wake you up. This waking up is the key. When somebody hits home and says, I can be more than where I am, that is actually a waking. You have many moments of awakeness, but you don't have the skill to fulfill the awakeness. Thus, your sleepiness is your unawareness. Thus, you never see it. Like many times when I speak to people and I say, you are the creator, they say they've never heard of such thing at all. They don't even know it. That is their sleep. Thus, that statement, this word, this knowledge wakes him. The moment he is awake, his enslavement cannot last long. Thus, enslavement and sleepiness are two sides of the same coin. To be slaved, you must be asleep. To be asleep, you must be a slave. So they are two sides of the same coin. Thus, I'll go back to your earlier question. Let the knowledge hit you. The Eastern way of learning is to take a statement and to sit with it for months, for years maybe, just to sit with it. When I was a boy, I was given a statement, and it took me many years. That statement was my waking tool, The question asked by my master was, what are you before you were born, and what will you be after you die? Such a beautiful statement. What are you before you were born? What will you be before you die, after you die? I sat with that question for years to recognize the formless nature. When that question totally entered me, when that truth hit me, the formless was recognized. Remember, all that can be given to you is some truth. Awakening has to happen on its own. The whole humanity is asleep to the fact that they are creators. Whole humanity is asleep to the fact they are determiners. Whole humanity is asleep to the fact they can be more than how they are now. There are greater joys, greater states, greater truth within them that they can live. But they are completely unaware of it. They are not in touch with it at all. They are unheard of it. Sometimes we make a yacht, a vacation, a car, the pinnacle of living. They are nice things. I like them too. But that's not the pinnacle of the things. The Eastern has always taught and propagated the inner peak, not the outer peak. There is some inner peaks. Right now, Western science is recognizing it. They call it peak performance. They recognize only when you are in that state, you perform at your best. This state is what mastery delivers. It is a ladder, a tool for you to attain to that state of your own peak. So you have asked, sleepiness and enslavement, both has to be destroyed. All you got to do is destroy one. Destroy your sleepiness, slavery disappears. Destroy your slavery, sleepiness disappears. And only when this disappears, life is whole. Only then, from alive, you move to living. If not, you are just biologically alive. You are not yet living. Just the breaking of that sleep, you attain living. And living can only be success. Failure cannot live. Failure means death. Living means success.